All right. Just me in here tonight. Nobody else is here but me. Give everybody half an hour, I guess. See if we get anybody in. Just me here so far, guys. Nobody else has shown up, so we did it. You guys out there, if you can hear me, I just answered the question there about the type design. Um, the Sonneray is a great choice. It's a little big and it's a little heavy for the for a 40 horsepower V twin, but something smaller than that, very slightly smaller, is probably going to be a good choice. Um, the I think a Hummelbird would be a good choice. I think there's like the um, H5 or something that would fit the bill. Um, there's usually we have 4 or 5 guys here tonight. Literally, everybody had to bow out. It is graduation time of the year, and then people have just a lot of things going on. So it just seems like that tonight was just not a good night for the meeting, and that's fine. So you guys, if you are listening out there, it is. We normally have more people here. It is a good time. We just unfortunately poor timing. I'm gonna just basically hang around for about another 15 minutes or so and see if anybody comes in um, to chat about the various things that we need to talk about. And which honestly, we don't really even have an agenda for this week. Like I said, it's just a kind of a bad time of the year to be trying to have all of this stuff going on. But yeah, it's a good time. If you're wondering what we're talking about as far as where we're at with the rules, you can go back and look at the videos. But some of them are kind of long, but the gist of it is that we're looking at about 40 horsepower out of V twins, single seat race planes. I think there's going to be a weight limit of or minimum weight of I think like 450 pounds. I think is what it is. and all of the rules are more safety rules than they are um, performance limiting to start with, anyway. The motors that we're looking at right now are the Briggs and Stratton Vanguard series, the marine motors specifically, because those seem to be very tough. It's pretty easy to, I think, to get in that a reliable 40 horsepower at the RPM range that we need to run at. So we won't need to use a PSRU, and it just simplifies everything. And now, really, the where we left off with the last meeting was the engine stuff. We were very concerned with how we were going to drive the propeller, because even though they haven't actually had any failures, as far as I know, as far for crankshafts, um, they're not, also people aren't racing them quite yet. So we're trying to figure out what the reality is based around what we can and cannot do in the series to make those motors work. There are other motors that are up for consideration, and it may end up being that it probably will not be a spec motor series. It'll just be a horsepower. So there'll be a test club that we can bolt to the motor and run it, and then see how fast it turns, and that'll give us a good estimation of the power the motor's putting out. So if you don't make enough, or you make too much, then you're in or out. So I hope that explains things for the guys that have shown up and haven't watched any of this before. And like I said, it's a normally we have more stuff going on, but it's a bad week for it. And like I said, I host the meetings. This is a channel where where we have them, and it's every other Thursday, every second Thursday. So, yeah. And I don't, we're looking at kind of making a real series out of it. So more than just small events. So hope that all makes sense to you. And the idea is that we want the airplanes to have enough power to be exciting to watch and have close racing, but operate within an airport and envelope, so that it reduce, where you typically could not have an air race because of the space that the faster planes require and the larger planes require. It's really no different than having an aerobatic team do their routines on an airfield. And so it opens up a lot more venues, and venues that typically cannot have an air race. So I don't know if that all makes sense, but I hope it does. I hope that you guys understand what I'm saying. There's only a couple of people out there in the chat tonight, and glad to have you guys drop by. So, like I say, I host the meetings. I'm really not the driving force behind this. I'm just a guy that can put it on screen and host everybody and have everybody be heard. So all the smart people are out doing springtime stuff. So quiet without everyone talking. It's very funny. Not used to it. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird having all of this or the lack of noise. All right, folks, I'm getting ready to call it. Like I said, I think most of the other guys, well, I know that everybody seemed to have a lot going on. I do too. I just happen to be able to go ahead and go live on the meeting. normally we have 4 or 5 guys here that we talk about the engines and the various parameters for the racing of the airplanes. And this week, unfortunately, the rest of the guys are all tied up. They all basically canceled last minute, as right after I posted all of the information to log on. So I think they were kind of holding out hope that they would be able to make the meeting, but they couldn't. So it is what it is. No big deal. I'm going to hang out for another few minutes, and then since it doesn't seem like we're going to have any of the other guys here to jabber on um, about the race series, we'll just we'll move. We'll forward the meeting till the next meeting, which is we meet. This group meets every 2 weeks, and the goal of the series is to facilitate an air race series for industrial V twin powered airplanes. That's the whole purpose of it, and we have some really good guys that are really knowledgeable that are helping to push that forward. It may come to nothing. It may come out to be just a really really good series. So um, I'll hang out for another few minutes, and then I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna stick a fork in it, call it done, and then we'll move on from there. So glad for the 4 or 5 guys that stopped by and had something cool to say, or just popped in and moved on out. That's totally cool. It's a good time, and we will we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see you back again next time when we actually do have a meeting. So it'll be really great. Be a lot of fun, and we'll move on. With that, I don't know if anybody's still here or not, but we're gonna call this one here in just about another minute or so, and it is what it is. At least we didn't just not show up with nobody here, and people think that we weren't very serious. So, yeah, good times. Gotta love the this time of year, graduations and parties and all the spring stuff. So can't get better than that. Right? So if you are interested in the series, please check back. I do post up. If you came to us via the link over on the experimental aircraft page on Facebook, please follow the links that I gave to the HBA Home Built Aircraft forum, and you can find out everything that we know about racing industrial powered V twin airplanes. All right, guys, I'm going to sign out. You guys have a great rest of your night. The 1 or 2 people that are left watching, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully. And if you want to be on, again, go to HBA and be a become a member there and participate, and it'll be a great time. Night, guys. See ya.